Is high wheat and high hopes enough to make a tasty whiskey? Bardstown Origin Series high wheated bourbon is making waves as the newbie to the Origin Series lineup. But is it a sweet wheat treat or just another failed attempt at something innovative in terms of flavor? So let's pour it up, break it down, and see if this bottle lives up to its reputation. Stick around to find out. It's the Cynple Whiskey Show.
Cynple whiskey, Cyncere. Here to keep it 100. What's the ABV? Keep it simple. Cynple whiskey, and be sweeter.
Welcome back to the Cynple Whiskey Show. I'm Cyncere, and tonight we're diving into Bardstown's new high wheat offering. This bottle is a 6-year-old straight wheated bourbon crafted from a mash bill of 53% corn, 39% wheat, and 8% malted barley. Bottled at 106 proof and priced at $49.99. But do you know what's free? Do you? Do you? Taking a second to subscribe, turn on your notification bells so you can stay up to date on all things Cynple whiskey. Anyway, the big question is, does Bardstown bring the heat with this high wheat expression, or is this just another bottle to sit on the shelf and collect dust? Let's find out. The Origin Series represents Bardstown Bourbon Company's big move into producing their own whiskey. With this high wheat expression, they focused on crafting a softer, sweeter profile, and it highlights the influence of wheat in the mash bill. This 6-year-old bourbon has been aged in charred American oak barrels, aiming for a balanced profile that's approachable yet rich. The Origin Series as a whole offers great bang for your buck. So far for me, it hasn't missed. I'm excited to review this bottle. Let's get to sipping. All right, let's see what we get on the nose. All right, so on the nose, this is soft, it's really inviting. I get a little bit of notes of honey, fresh baked bread, almost like a vanilla cream. There's also some sort of a fruity note, maybe peaches, and a light floral touch that really rounds it out a little bit. Let's see what we get on the palate. Cheers. So on the palate, this is really smooth, like buttery. The wheat brings a softness. I get a little bit of that caramel, vanilla, and almost like a toasted almond on the back end. There's also a hint of some citrusy note as it opens up, and then I get like a graham cracker sweetness as well. It's not overly complex, but it is incredibly well balanced. Finish on this is medium with a little bit of that lingering caramel, light oak, and just a smidge of spice. It's clean, smooth, and inviting overall. This is the kind of pour that's perfect for a relaxing evening, daily sipper, or just introducing a new friend to bourbon. It's super sweet, super smooth, especially at 106 proof. Just enough punch to give you that, hey, I'm a bourbon, but at the same note, it's not enough to say I'm gonna knock you out because I'm a bourbon. All right, so now that we've had a couple of sips, let's see what happens when we add water to this one. 5 drops of water went in. What kind of flavors will come out? Let's see. Okay, so that caramel note is enhanced as always, but the vanilla creaminess that I got on the nose the first go around is also a lot stronger this time. The citrus note that I got on it, I don't smell as much, but I think that was more so palate than it was nose. Let's go in for a sip and see what we get. Cheers. Oh man. For all of my ice sippers, water in this is really good. It's so sweet. It was already smooth, but the level of creaminess that I get on this, it doesn't reduce the mouthfeel or the viscosity. When I was on the show recently with Whiskey Wisdom, we had a big debate on this, and in the after show, we definitely had an even larger debate on this. But while I'm not as much of a fan of adding ice to whiskey, solely because you can't control just how much that water dissipates into the whiskey, the 5 drops of water in this one really actually enhances it. Very rarely will I say that it enhances it more so than dulling it down, but this is one of those instances that I'd recommend at least trying it with a few drops of water in it, just because of how much more sweeter that caramel note is. Also just how sweet that bread note, the breadiness that I got on it the first go around with. I probably will be pouring 5 drops of water in it every time I have a pour this at this point. So to the original question that we posed, is this a high hopes hype, or should we break down the doors and make sure we chase this one? Let's hop into the Cynple Thoughts. All right, Cynple Thoughts on Bardstown High Wheat, MSRP $49.99, $50. Still a great value for a 6-year-old straight bourbon. Proof, 106 proof, offering a touch of punch while still being approachable. Mash bill, 53% corn, 39% wheat, 8% malted barley. It's an expression that brings out smoothness, sweetness, and all. Tasting notes, honey, caramel, vanilla, a little bit of oak. My simple advice on this one, buy and back up. If you're looking for an approachable, well-made wheated bourbon, bang for your buck included, versatile, affordable, Bardstown's craftsmanship really shines through on this one. Have you tried this bottle? Let me know in the comments down below what you think of it. And if you've enjoyed this review, don't forget to check out the video I did on Penelope Valencia. Remember, whiskey is about more than just what's in a bottle. It's about the conversations, the connections, and the moments we create while enjoying it. Here's to full glasses, good company, and keeping it simple. Cheers.